chicken or the egg? Well, obviously the chicken had to lay an egg first, right? Well, the chicken had to come from the egg. So what came first, the egg or the chicken? I guess I guess an egg would have to construct itself somehow first, right? Then the chicken would. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? Deep questions, old comic jokes. Is the glass half empty or half full? Well, no, you're gonna have to eat your puppy chow, fool. You can't eat human food anymore. Yeah, I know it's gonna be a hard transition, but not giving you nothing. Not right now. Yeah. I know Captain America Brave New World is coming out. And I know that there's a competent African American guy called Anthony Mackie, who's the Falcon, and but he's taken over as Captain America somehow. I don't know how, because it's the Falcon. Anyways, yeah. And it has Harrison Ford, even though he's like 80 something. But they're trying to market Harrison Ford like he's 40 still, but he's not. So they're trying to market Harrison Ford like he's 35. But you don't stay 35 and 40 forever. You get older. So no amount of CGI can really cover up that eventually when you're 85 years old, when you're Joe Biden's age. Yeah. It's called Captain America Brave New World. Or people are calling it Captain Africa. Captain African. Yeah. Is Harrison Ford might have sold a movie back in 1996. So back then you might have got me when I was 15 or 16. You might have got me back in the 90s and said, hey, Harrison Ford is in this. And they did. They got me one time. They had The Devil's Own. And since I saw Harrison Ford in Patriot Games, which is about the Irish Republican Army, Tom Clancy, about Irish, yeah, a movie about Irish terrorism. It's kind of dated, That was big in the 80s and the early 90s because of the troubles in Ireland, between Ireland and Northern Ireland and the British. So, yeah. Irish troubles, Irish terrorists aren't really the main concern of the world. They haven't been the concern of the world for a long, long, long time. But it's still an entertaining show, the Patriot Games. It's still a very entertaining movie, though, regardless of who the terrorist actors and whatever the political changing landscape of the world is. It's still a pretty entertaining movie. Like, you might watch a Cold War movie and it might be entertaining. Yeah, even though World War II is long since over. Maybe you watch a Civil War movie and it's really entertaining, right? So, yeah, you can still have an entertaining picture, even though the conflict is long since over, basically, or long since dead. So they had a movie with Brad Pitt, I guess, playing an Irishman, another Irish terrorist, and an Irish Republican Army terrorist in America for some reason, which I don't think really happens. I don't think there's like Irish Republican Army terrorists in America. There could be, but I don't think it's really a thing anymore. I mean, there's Irish people in America, obviously, diaspora and expats and so forth. But usually they don't try to wage war against the United States. I mean, that's not. Hey, love you. Glad we went to bed early. Yeah. Well, that the computer in the office says 2, and then mine says 3. So good. Yeah. I was wise to cut down the beer. I was wise to cut down the second beer. That prevented us from being. I'll make it some breakfast. Yeah. Yeah. So is it two? Let's see here. Yeah. So most people are worried about the terrorists, like foreign adversaries like China, Chinese communists, Russian, Iranian, North Korean, are main adversaries in the world, right? Islamic fundamentalist jihad. Huh? Yeah, I'll just wait till tomorrow, even though it's not going to freeze tonight. Yeah. I'm just a little sore from dancing and stuff. So. Oh, well, you can have mine. Oh, yeah, I'll put on some today. I'll put on some Ben Gay after the shower or something. Ben Gay. Oh. Ben Gay. Ben Gay. Ben Gay. No, I don't think so. Ben Gay. All right. Yeah. Ben Gay. Ben Gay. Ben Gay. Is there a gay guy called Ben out there? Hey, he's Ben Gay. Wow. Yeah. Maybe so. So I was tricked. I was like, Irish terrorism, that's like Patriot Games. And Patriot Games was a fucking badass movie because it was based off a novel. And Liar Liar was out. And my friend wanted me to go see Liar Liar with Jim Carrey so bad when we went to the Woodlands Tinseltown movie theater in Woodlands, Texas. Tinseltown movie theater is like fucking this amazing movie theater in Woodlands, Texas, by the Woodlands Mall and the Woodlands Pavilion. It's like this fucking amazing movie theater. I don't know if I think they serve food, but you know, it's really expensive, the concessions. But anyways, it's always been a nice theater. I don't know if it's ghetto now and if there's illegal aliens moved in and gangs and, you know, thugs and, you know, black people. You know, I don't know if it's still to that level of quality that it used to be. I don't know if foreigners moved in and made it shit, or gangs, or you know, some of Biden Harris boys, illegal drug thugs and African Americans, or you know, something brought down the place, but you know, some unsavory group of people moved in. If it's still a primarily white area, it's probably still pretty nice. So, just saying. Yeah, let's just be realistic. I'm not racist. I'm just telling the truth. All right. That when people from the third world or from Africa move in, I mean, this shit gets, you know, the retail value. I mean, this shit turns into the hood. I mean, this is what happens. Oh, yeah. All right, so they had this movie called The Devil's Own. It was Brad Pitt. I guess he was a Irish Republican Army Irish dude, and that he was staying with Harrison Ford, a cop, like in Boston or something. And the movie sucks, and it's really fucking boring. And I never heard the end of it because I got tricked, thinking it was going to be a great movie, and it was not. It was total shit. So just because Harrison Ford is in your movie doesn't mean you got an ace in the hole. It doesn't. That's not what it means. So, oh my God, since Liar Liar was such a huge movie and it was such a big success with I'm sorry, yeah, is it Jennifer Tilly? Oh, that woman is like so hot. I remember being a kid and thinking, oh my God, that woman has like the best tits and she has the best voice. That's like one of the sexiest women ever to ever hit the screen. I mean, she's fucking so sexy. And when I was a kid, I was like lusting for her, right? So, when I got a teenager, I was like, holy fuck. I mean, her tits, her ass, her fucking man, dude. I mean, she's, yeah. They don't make them like that usually. You know what I mean? I mean, that's a special kind of. That's some good. That's what they call good work. So. I did see Liar Liar because it was such a big hit. But my friend never forgave me that I went to make him see Devil's Own instead of Liar Liar because they were playing at the same time. So my friend, even if he's like in a wheelchair, even if he's like in a hospital, I bet he'd say, you took me to the Devil's Own instead of Liar Liar. He would still like. And maybe today there'll be some people that they blame their friend or their lover or their associate. And they say, you took me to Captain America: Brave New World, and it sucked ass, and we could have saw something else. And maybe there'll be like a repeat, at least cosmically, of what happened. Yeah, I'm not hoping for it, but I'm saying. Oh. Let's get these eggs cracking down. We're gonna have like a brunch, basically. So Captain America: Brave New World. I know they're like, oh, it's gonna suck, it's gonna bomb. It already cost like $500 million. Anthony Mackie isn't Captain America. He's not Chris Evans. So. So the way the MCU is trying to save itself, Marvel, Disney, is that they're trying to replace the main Avengers cast unsuccessfully, actually. So everybody feels that this is going to be like a huge stink bomb. Captain America, Captain Africa, A Brave New World. So that people might want to watch movies about people with vulnerabilities again. Yeah, I know that sounds crazy. So the reason why the Robert Downey Jr. character was so compelling is that he had, you know, certain childhood traumas. He had, a lot of trauma in his life. He had a lot of, bad things happen. He had a problem with drugs and alcohol. And so people could relate to Robert Downey Jr. on a really human level, on a really deep down, people could relate to his problems. And so, they never really relate to like a playboy billionaire. They never really relate to somebody who has tons of money like Bruce Wayne or Tony Stark. They never really relate to that. Like you inherited some multi-million-dollar business. A lot of people don't relate to that. But they relate to the humanity of the character. And so that he has vulnerabilities. That's why Superman's not so popular, because he has only one vulnerability, which is kryptonite. And that's it. It's just an alien substance from his home planet. So a lot of people don't like that. That's why Superman used to be popular when he represented truth, justice, and the American way, and was more like a patriotic symbol like Captain America used to be. We're in North Carolina. We're in Carolina. Yeah, that's what I was working with some guy in Arkansas, and he was from I was like, "Where are you from?" He's like, "Carolina." I'm from North Carolina. Carolina. What is that? Out of Carolina. Going to Carolina. I liked his accent though. It was nice. It was charming, I guess you could say. Right? Is that the word for it? Oh man, I'm going to Carolina. I love it. I love those southern accents, like Tom Petty, the rock album, Southern Accents. Or is it just called? Yeah, I think it's just called Southern Accents. Yeah. Making the eggs down. No, my favorite 1980s song is like "Hungry Eyes." Doom 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 doom. Oh, every time we touch, hungry eyes. It's such a like a 1980s like cheesy bubblegum song. Like I love it. Yeah. My friend's wife said, why does your friend like Phil Collins and Genesis music so much?" And I was like, "Well, I grew up with it, and like I didn't buy every album. It's just really, yeah, it's just cheesy. It's just iconic '80s music, so that's why I like it. It's iconic in happier times in America, you know, where they didn't have so many world wars and existential threats to worry about, like the Chinese Communist Party, artificial intelligence, etc. They didn't have all this burden, on their minds. Artificial intelligence was a fantasy. The Chinese Communist Party was very weak in the 1980s and 1990s, for the most part, I'd say. And America was the preeminent power in the world, a superpower, and especially after the Soviet Union fell. And we're still pretty powerful. If we can maintain and grow the power, then we're in good shape. If America can't, and they're eclipsed by Chinese communists, then we're fucked. Okay, that's basically what the stakes are. I would say those are some pretty high stakes. Having Chinese overlords with a boot on their neck, that's really, really high stakes, I think. So. Get those. Put the butter on the bread, down. Yeah. They kind of went with the demon in the bottle storyline with Tony Stark, but they didn't really go. They kind of explored it. He gets fucked up a few times and acts crazy, but they don't really. I think the comic, he becomes a junkie basically on liquor, and got some insurance. This guy just loves saying insurance. We need the insurance and the insurance. Say insurance again, please. And then we need to get the insurance, and then insurance. Say it again, dude. I want to hear about insurance. Oh, I got the insurance. All right, Bubba. All right, nice. Oh. Well, and then, the shitter was full, and then the insurance. And then we needed the insurance because the insurer. Say it again, bro. I'm waiting for it. He said insurance like 5 times. I wanted to hear it again. Well, the teachers didn't teach me big boy words, so pardon me, I'm not much of a public speaker here. Uh, I'm just a simple man trying to make a living, provide for family here. Uh, nice. I dig it. I love it. Excellent. He should have said, like, Biden screwed us in the ass because we're Trump voters because he's a piece of shit. That's what I would say on my team. I would say Joe Biden is a corrupt piece of dog shit. And fuck Joe Biden. I would say that on live television, right on the fucking mic, dude. I swear. If I was up there. I'd say the Democrats are shit. The party sucks. Anus. Suck my dick. And that would be there. I'd say suck a turd out of my asshole, bitch. Say that live on the mic, Don. Don't give a fuck. Biden Harris screwed us in the butthole and left us high and dry because we're Republicans. And Zeke over there and Bo Cephas, he was down in the truck. Y'all had yeah, that's what's up. You got Grandpa Bubba and shit. That's when shit gets serious. You got Grandpa Bubba. In the Appalachians, Don. Out moonshine country, dog. Yeah. Getting excited about it. Woo. Watch it, the bread penis. Ooh. Farts, tits, shits. Shitter's full, man. Cousin Eddie. I love it. Woo. Ye doggies. So this egg busted in the carton, so I'm gonna try to. Oh, that was pretty good. That was a good transition here. Yeah, that was nice. That wasn't bad. No breakage, huh? Oh.